Hey everyone, Jake here, coming at you with the another video, anti three star bases. We're gonna go over what anti three star bases are and how to make them, why they're useful, why they're better than anti twos. So I'm gonna go in here into my war bases, and this is just one example of an anti three star base. Now, notice it's not like your typical base with everything symmetrical and your town hall in the middle. Everything's offset, everything kind of looks kind of crazy, but if I was an attacker, I wouldn't want to attack a base that looks like this over a symmetrical anti 2-star base, trophy base, that has everything symmetrical. I can easily tell where all the bombs and traps are, and so that's why these bases are so effective. So when making your anti 3-star base, there's a lot of things that goes into it, and it's not easy. You're not going to get it on your first try. It takes a while to figure out how to really get them, and I'm still working on it, and it's really hard to figure out all the fundamentals to it. But as you look here, you can see some things here. I'll switch over to another base just to show you another example. Go to this one. There's in some bases you can have a double giant bomb set there and two singles, or two double giant bomb sets, or maybe four singles. Now, when making these bases, you gotta look at the pathing. You can't just like throw them randomly in a place where the hogs will hit the giant bomb's short side. And by short side, I mean, so say they're coming in from this direction over here. They'll come in and they'll hit this giant bomb, trigger it, and then the heal spell that they're in will take them back up to full health. And then they'll hit this one, and then they'll be back at full health. It won't do a thing. So that's why you got to work on your pathing. And if you look at this, there's no way that the hogs will hit it short side. They will always hit it long side. So they'll go to the cannon, Teslas over here, and then boom to the wizard tower. They're done. Same thing on this side. Air defense, wizard tower, to the air sweeper and the Tesla. Same thing on the other base. If you look at the pathing on those two double giant bomb sets on this base, you will see that with these storages here, these aren't defensive structures, so the hogs won't path that way. They'll go here, and there, and then cross over, hit the giant bomb set. Same thing on this side. There, and there. Now, you'll notice I have a lot of Teslas clumped up. That's a very good strategy. It's called a Tesla farm, and it really can catch the attacker off guard. On a first attack, they're not going to know where all the traps and bombs are. And if they're coming in with a pack of loons or hogs, and there's 4 Teslas that pop out of nowhere, those hogs and loons are basically done, even if they're in a rage or a heal spell. Now on a cleanup attack, it does make it a little bit easier, as you know where that is and you can take it out. But really, if your base wins on the first defense, that's pretty much a win for the clan. Now, if you look here, the queen is not in the center. The queen is offset. Now, maybe 6 months ago you would want the queen in the center, but a lot of things have changed. The reason you don't want the queen in the center is because if you put the queen in the center, you're allowing the attacker to choose where he or she wants to attack from. So here, we'll put the queen in the center. Probably put this air defense there. And now, the attacker, let's say it's a cleanup attack. Attacker needs to take care of all the bombs, and then they're going to hog the rest. By putting the queen in the center, the attacker can choose where they want to enter from. So, the attacker comes in from the top, gets both of these bomb sets, and the queen, and hogs the rest. Easy 3-star. But now let's put this queen back where she was. Defense back in the middle. I think it was right there. Right there. Now the attacker, if they come in from the top here to get both bomb sets, it's going to be a lot harder to reach the queen all the way on the other side of the base. That's not going to be their best option. And many people who are attacking any 3-star bases for the first time, they'll like come in right at the queen. They'll be like, oh, well, the queen's like right towards the edge. I'll get the queen and then hog or laloon the rest. But that's not what you want to do, because if you come in here, it'd be pretty easy And so you wouldn't want to enter from there, because then when you send in your hog or Laloon attack, you would be dealing with every single trap in the base, and along with like almost all the defenses. So that isn't what you want to do, but that's what most people first starting out would think to do. But really, you want to come in a way in which you will trigger the double giant bombs, or will trigger the double giant bombs, get the queen, or trigger like one set, get the queen, and then path your hogs around the other one. Or if it was a Laloon attack, get the queen and one or two air defenses. So you would have to do that by, say, on this base. This one is a pretty tough one, but maybe come in from the top right, bring your kill squad down here, jump on the Tesla, get the queen, and then maybe use a few sacrifice hogs to get this air defense and take out that giant bomb set. So that's just one example. And also notice the air defense placement. All the air defenses are on the top half of the base. And the reason for that is if they were on this side of the base too, along here, then you could come in with your kill squad, get two air defenses, and then Laloon the rest of the base. It wouldn't really be that hard. But if you put them on the top part of the base, if they come in for the queen, they won't get an air defense. But if they come up here, they won't get the queen. So you have to get one or the other. So that's what makes it difficult. And if you look over here, I'm going to pull up one of my anti-2-star bases. Now this is just a random one I made for pushing. And notice the town hall's in the middle. This one is preventing the 2-star. And it's doing that by putting the town hall right in the middle. And the reason you do this for multiplayer is because nobody's going to be bringing a 3-star army for multiplayer. Not usually. Normally it's a go wipe or barge or whatever, and you can't train for a specific base and go for a 3-star multiplayer. But in war, on the other hand, you have 24 hours to prepare. So, this base, you want to protect against the 3-star, and I mean, a good player will 3-star in any 2 base fairly easily. If you look at any top 4 clan, every single base is any 3-star base, because that's just the bases that are hard to attack. They're unsymmetrical, and you cannot predict them. So, now we're going to get into some attributes of anti-3-star bases. To wrap up the video, we're going to go over to some must-haves and no-tos on anti-3-star bases. So, first off, don't keep the Archer Queen central. If you keep her central, the attacker can choose where to come in from, and you don't want to let the attacker choose. You want to force the attacker to come in from a certain part of the base. Keep her separate from the bombs and traps, and don't put her too close to the edge, or else it'll be like an easy king suicide, or you can drop a dragon or two and take her out. Alright, always centralize your clan castle. This is the most important part. You don't want to give the attacker an easy lure. It should be the first thing down, and it's the most important building. Next, you should use the town hall as a defense. It doesn't matter if they get the town hall down, because you're protecting the 3-star, and you want to use it to block double giant bombs places or where you think the attacker might enter. So next, place air defenses away from the queen so that your base cannot be go-lalooned. If you put the air defenses next to the queen, then the attacker can come in from that side and take out the air defenses and then go-laloon the rest of the base. And make sure hogs will path long side, not short side of double giant bombs. We kind of talked about this, but you want to work out the pathing so that the hogs will hit the double giant bomb and all die and not hit it one at a time. Make sure the base is not symmetrical and that there are multiple double giant bomb spots. Now you want to do this so the attacker keeps guessing. They don't know where everything is, and they don't know how to path everything correctly. Alright, that's it guys. I'll see you next time. I hope this helps.